as you start to move down Garn and your eyes start to adjust and focus, you notice that there are two creatures down towards the bottom of the shaft. You notice that there is a gnoll and there is also a kobold. Dakota 58431, thanks for the follow. I appreciate
so
it.
they are in here. They did not run away.
They're not frightened.
Well, as you get closer, you hear both of them snoring.
Lads,
Sounds like they're
sleeping.
Sounds like they're sleeping on the job.
Beautiful. Sleeping on duty.
Alright, bro, go do your thing.
I start tiptoeing to them.
But this
Don't
map,
talk too loud, you'll wake them up.
this map has dynamic lighting and stuff like that, so you guys aren't going to be able to see around corners and all that other good shit. So, I like doing dynamic lighting. I've been doing a lot of Fog of War lately, but I went ahead and made dynamic lighting on this map. I just like it a lot more.
I start making my ways towards them.
All right, so I'm gonna do a check real quick. Actually, I want everyone that is actually walking up to the kobold and also the gnoll, go ahead and do a stealth check.
At the road, do his thing, because I know that I make a lot of noise moving.
I think one of you guys has got a negative stealth, probably a Garn.
I think
I
Vixens
think
would like to
no, he has
hide
a
behind the
plus
rest of the
one.
party.
So it's D20 plus my modifier.
Yep, whatever the modifier says, that is correct. Alright guys, let's go ahead and do a lottery right now. Everybody make sure you get into the lottery. You can look at the commands down below.
That's not very quiet.
Old Grobic.
Oh man.
So Grobic, as you're trying to use the shadows to your advantage, you start slinking down and all of a sudden you trip on the last step.
Oh boy.
And you make just enough noise to where both the kobold and the goblin hear you. The gnoll and the kobold, I'm sorry. So let's go ahead and do initiative. So all you guys have to do is pretty much just target your token, and that's it. But all of a sudden, as soon as the gnoll comes through, it sounds like a hyena cackle. He starts to cackle, and also the kobold starts to yell a little gibberish as well.
No. Hey, candle.
This is gonna be fun. Alright, I had some pretty bad rolls. That's good. That's what you guys want. Alright, so
Most
Grobic,
definitely.
you've actually been able to recover from your fall as you stumble down the last stair down there. So it's your move. You're up first. The gnoll sounds like the gnoll is possibly trying to alert someone, and it looks like the gnoll could be probably going to retreat. The kobold looks like he is advancing towards you all.
Alright, I'm going to check out an ability. I don't have any bows or anything, right? Just daggers?
Let's see. You may not have a bow. Yeah, you got a hand crossbow. When you scroll down, under all those skills, those 48 awesome skill that 3.5 has, 40, probably 35 too many skills, but who am I to say? I just play the
Bottom of
games,
your
I don't
sheet.
make them. So there you go. You have a hand crossbow. It is +5 to hit. and +3 to damage, and then the critical is ×2 damage, and you crit on a 19 or 20. So all of the pertinent information that you need is right there. Thanks again, guys, for the follows. Scotterlot, Axel,
Okay, I don't see it on this character sheet.
Carly,
Past the
Dakota.
spells, yeah, it won't let me scroll down any farther past that.
All right, scroll up. You're
Okay.
you're on Grovic, right?
Yep.
All right. So there should be nothing with spells on there. So at the very, very bottom of the character sheet, there's 2 boxes, weapon and armor. You do have a Grovic character sheet, right?
Yeah, I see Gravic, and then hit points, strength, agility, stamina,
Yeah,
then
scroll all the way down. Scroll all the way down, all the way down at the bottom. There's weapon and armor.
is it considered a spell or no? The past spells.
You're wanting to attack, right?
Yeah.
Just keep scrolling all the way down to the bottom of the sheet.
The last thing on the bottom for me is stealth.
You can't scroll down anymore because I'm looking at weapon and armor right now for you.
Slide your page up a little bit. Maybe you have it too far and it's cutting off.
Yeah, make the page maybe a little bit smaller or something.
No, same thing, just stealth. I'll just do a regular attack. So I figure this out.
I don't understand. Are you on a tablet or something, or are you?
No, I'm using my laptop. It's I think it's bugged because it has like 4 names on mine.
What do you mean names? You
It
lost
says
me.
David, and it has like our portraits of the like Gom has a S.
Yeah, go ahead and turn that stuff off, man. See the cogwheel in the upper right-hand side? Click on that, and then scroll down, and you can pretty much... There's 3 drop-down boxes. There's one that says Video/Player, Avatar Size. Click on that and go to Names Only. And that'll get rid of all that crap down there for you. You'll just be able to see the names. That should give you a lot more viewable space, especially on a laptop.
Okay, yeah, I see that now.
All right.
Oh yeah, I got it. Yep, it works.
You see it now? All right.
Yeah, I see circle, hand, crossbow. Yeah, I had all that name was really big.
Those pictures were like really way up there, man. This is probably taking up what, half of your screen, maybe?
Yeah, it was. All right, hand crossbow. I do want to use one.
All right.
I see a bonus hit.
You have as many hand crossbow bolts as you need too, so I'm not worried about ammunition or nothing like that.
All right, outstanding.
All right. So there you go. Because you had me worried there because I'm looking at that right now. All right, so what are you going to attack? Are you going to attack the gnoll, or are you going to attack the kobold?
I'm going to attack the kobold, I guess, that was approaching us.
Yeah, the kobold's right here, and if you need to ping anything, just hold down the left mouse button wherever you want to ping. And the... yep, that's it. Okay. All right, so go ahead and fire away. Yeah, this isn't very rules heavy, guys. This is pretty much for new players.
So it's 1d20 plus
+5. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, this is fun, guys. I enjoy having new players, and it's fun to see how they react to things never playing a tabletop game before. All right, so as you shoot your arrow, it is such a bad shot. It almost hits the gnoll. But it doesn't. All right, so next up, let's go to Bixen. What are you going to do, Bixen? As you're way back at the beginning of the of the entrance.
I should have moved up a little bit before we got into this, but
yeah, but you got a hell of a casting range too. So
how are we handling diagonal movement?
Just 1 for 1. I'm not worried about the 1-2-1, so just do 1 for 1.
Okay.
I know
first,
in
I'm going
3-5 OGLs 1-2-1-2-1, but you can just do 1 for 1, man.
That's why I asked.
Yep.
First, I'm going to move over to this other candle.
Okay.
Which I don't think that. Yeah. And then, as a minor action, I would like to take the candle because they're kobolds.
You hear the kobold say, "You no take candle!" Looks like he's really starting to hone in on you now. Looks like he might be running for you.
And then I'll respond to him saying that by mumbling a bunch of arcane mumble jumbo and sending some arcane missiles headed his way.
Alright, sweet.
Actually, it looks like I can target both of them.
You can. You can split them up, or you can put them all on one target if you'd like.
So I'm confused because it says up to 5 creatures, but it sounds like there's only one missile?
Let's take a look. It might be one and then another one every 3. Let's take a look at that. You don't even have... Yeah, there it is. First level mage spells. A missile of arcane energy darts forth from you. Yep, you only get a 1d4 plus 1. Yeah, so you get 2 at level 3, 3 at level 5, 4 at level 7, up to a maximum of 5 missiles at 9. So it's definitely a little bit different than 5e. So, yep, your magic missile does 1d4 plus 1, which I kind of like that. That's not too overpowered for level 2.
And it's like magic missile and the fact that it's an auto hit.
Yep, it is auto hit as well. Alright, so you do a total of 3 damage, and that was for the kobold, right? Or was that for the gnoll?
It was for the kobold, because I
Alright.
took its candle.
Yeah, he said no take candle. Alright, so he appears to be okay. He definitely took the blast. You kind of made him stagger back a little bit. But he definitely does have his eyes focused on you. Or maybe his eye focused on you and he has an eye patch, so... Where do I come up with this shit, man? Alright, so the gnoll's turn. It is the gnoll's turn. So the gnoll has even though the token says he has a shield and sword, he actually is using a short bow. And it looks like he is going to attack the rogue that is bearing down on him. So he is going to shoot. And that is a +4. And that's a 14 versus armor class. And you'll see your armor class also should be in the, I believe the 3rd box. Yeah, the 3rd box down. 4th box down, I'm sorry, right under stats.
Yep, it's 10.
Okay, so, well, you should see a total all the way over on the right.
So 15. So
Okay.
+2, +3.
Alright, so he misses. The arrow, you're able to duck out of the way really quick, so he does not hit you. So so he does get movements as well, and he does retreat back into this room here. And he is definitely screaming the entire way. Alright, so Gerard, you're up now.
Alright, I'm going to move up there, and I will swing with my Warglaive.
Do that. Yeah, that's a pretty kick-ass spell. I like that. Well, there's Warglaive's spell, and then there's just the staff I guess you're swinging with, right?
Yeah, I'm swinging the staff. I don't think I have the spell. I don't see that one.
Yeah, you do. It's under when you click on your healer spell book, and you scroll down to the. Actually, it is. It might be the mage. I think it's the mage. I'm sorry. The mage gets glaive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry about that. Cancel that.
You had me all excited.
I did. I'm sorry.
Tease.
Zoinks.
Roll D20. How many? Oh.
You're gonna do a D20 plus your modifier.
Yep. It just threw me off and said how many dice do I want to throw.
Oh, yeah.
Moonglave's listed as both Arcanist and Druid.
Alright, so an 18 definitely hit on the kobold. You can go ahead and roll your damage. Let's
And
see.
oh, he's a small creature, right? So I do the small.
Yeah, you would do small damage on him. He is small. This is the last 5e game tonight, guys. I'm sorry, this is the last non-5e game, so everything else will be 5e from here on out. Except for when we do
So
Star
I
Wars
swing
Age of
my
Empire.
Warglaive for 3 points.
Alright. So you notice that when you hit this kobold with your Warglaive, he has several large wounds on him now, both from you and from the magic missile, and he is in a bloodied status, which basically bloodied means he's at least half life or lower. So it's just
Die,
sort of like
you
a
stinking lizard.
it's sort of like an indicator to let you know that he's been beat pretty bad, and he actually visually looks beat up pretty bad as well. So. Alright, so Gerald, you're done. So it looks like we have the kobold. The kobold's definitely going to retaliate and attack you. He's had better days, that's for sure. And he's actually going to do a full-out attack as well. And that's a 7, so he misses as well. He jabs at you with his short sword. And to no avail, you're able to duck out of the way. And now it's Garn's turn. The meat of the party.
Can I take a double move to get to him and charge?
You can do a double move, but you can't get an attack.
Alright, well then I will just take a double move to get down there to put myself in harm's way.
Sounds
Out of
good
the
to
way,
me.
coming through!
You can definitely take a double move to move those little stubby dwarven legs. Alright, so you guys actually have him pinned, because if he moves, he'll take attack of opportunities, which means if he tries to move away from you, you'll get to hit him. You'll get to light him up. You'll get to blast him.
Oh, please move so I can swing.
Alright, Grobik, you're up now. Back up to the top of the order.
Alright, I'm going to move three squares.
Come on, everybody, sing along!
And I'm going to
Mortar
attack
32,
the
thank you
knoll.
for the follow. Mortar 32, welcome to the community. Alright.
Can I pickpocket him or anything?
I love it.
Just like a rogue in the game.
I'll tell you what.
Before you attack.
I'll let you pickpocket him. That'll be pretty fun to see what happens. Let's do that. If you want to pickpocket him, I'll let you do that instead of attacking.
He makes a fake sword swing thinking he's attacking, but he's really snatching the purse.
That would be pretty fun. Let's do that.
Alright, so what do I roll? A D20 plus.
Plus your I think it's actually pickpocket, isn't it? Or is it sleight of hand? That's it. You're going to do a D20 plus 3 because sleight of hand is pretty much stealing and shit like that. And I am going to do a check as well.
Success.
Ooh, he actually notices your grubby paws digging into his pouch that is hanging off of his belt, and he slaps your hand away, and he says, "You no take candle." All right, so Bixen, you're back up now.
That was funny.
Alright. I think I will advance forward.
Oh, what's up, Barry Bright? Barry Bright. Wow, holy shit! Average gamer 13.
I think that the rest of my
Congratulations
party
on
has the
120
kobold in a
points.
pretty good situation, so I'm just going to
Congrats,
wave this
dude.
candle around and taunt him with it.
All right, he's drooling, man. He is. Seems like he's infatuated with candles. Seems like all those kobolds in this area are actually. All right, so anything else? Any movements or anything?
Actually, I'll go to make it a double move.
Okay, sounds good. Go ahead and do your movement, and I will go ahead and move my. You notice that the knoll keeps.
Come on, everybody,
the knoll has
sing it loud.
creeped around the corner again, and he's going to take another shot at you as well. McRib 123. Thank you for the follow, McRib. Even though it's not McRib, I like that name, and it looks like McRib, and now I want to buy a McRib to eat actually. All right, so it looks like Grobik, you're going to be attacked.
Okay.
That's what you get for waking him up.
So
I'm trying to steal his pocket.
He's mad at you waking him up. He's
an
now
arrow
shooting at you.
zings right past your head. This is not even close to hitting you, and in fact, it almost hits Garn. It actually sticks into his shield. And then the knoll kind of creeps back around the corner, and he's going. It's sounding like sort of like a hyena cackle. All right, so Gerard, you're up now.
And I will swing my glaive again.
You're in a paw shot, you furry bugger.
And I swing my glaive at the filthy lizard. Another 3 points. At least I'm consistent.
You are. Now this kobold here, he appears to be in really bad shape, as in like looks like he's on his last, taking his last several breaths. All right, so the kobold's up, and with one last ditch effort, he does attack, and let's do a who does he attack? He attacks Grobik. Grobik is the
I've got your candle.
Grobik is the attack magnet tonight.
And
Come up.
that.
They're pissed. They're
And
sleeping silently.
an 8 versus armor class is a miss. So Garn, you're up now. No, they're in Fargo Deep Mines. Your sword is mine. Fargo Deep Mines. They're looking for Goldtooth and Hogger. They're making illegal noggin-foggin elixirs that they're supplying to the Defias cult. And the Defias cult is using them and raiding all of the towns in the area in Lakeshire, Darkshire, Duskwood, and Westfall, and Elwyn Forest. Garn? Are you there with us? Earth calling Garn. He's still there.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's all right. Thanks for playing tonight.
I'm not used to hearing Garn, so I was like, Garn? Like, who's Garn? I'm like, oh crap, that's me.
All right. So yeah, I'll tell you what. If you guys want to look, okay, it looks like you guys have Alfredo. Yeah, I'll just go ahead and I'll know that Alfredo. I know that you're going to be playing Grobik. So Grobik.
Is there any way I can change that? Or leave it as is?
Yeah, you can change it. Just click on the cog wheel, and when you scroll down, the first thing under My Settings is the display name. So if you want to put your Twitch name in there, and then / and then the character that you're playing, which would be Grobik, it'd be easier on me, because I know what Do sounds like, because he hangs out in TeamSpeak all the time. So, but there you go. OC Cyborg. I'm not even calling you 00 anymore, man. You're gonna miss that. You're gonna miss that 00 Cyborg. I'm telling you.
Okay, so the one in front of us, he is still alive but barely breathing, right?
Yeah, he seems to be taking his last breaths as he's pretty much gurgling up and spitting out blood, and blood is trickling out of his ears and eyes, and yeah, he's in pretty bad shape.
But then I aim to make him in worse shape so he could taste my axe. My hammer, rather.
Oh, Sisson guy, you got banhammered from the spam. Sorry about that, man.
Uh-oh, did I lose sound?
Nope.
Alright, so your attack is an 18, and you basically finished off this kobold. He had 1 hit point left. This poor vermin is now incapacitated.
Oh, fine. I keep hacking at you and him, and you just do the final blow.
So you have movement left, Garn, and you've seen this gnoll poke his head around the corner several times, so you can make your movements as well. Make sure you guys get into the lottery. In case you guys didn't know, I have a lottery up, so you guys can get into the lottery as well. And then whenever you okay, so when you move into this chamber, this is an actual rather large chamber. It's nice and clean. However, you notice to the south, Garn, you notice that there are streaks of blood, and these streaks of blood are going to the east. Which here's the streaks of blood. You notice this as you're running in. All right. So you've moved. That's it for you, Grobik. You are up. Where did?
Just had dynamic lighting for real life play.
I'm gonna look at my buddies, and I'm gonna hang back. I'm gonna hang right in the corner over here. Wait for my buddies to go through first.
All right. So Bixen, you're up now.
I see a sturdy enough looking protector over there. I'll go ahead and mosey, kind of. I'll get rid of the candle too. There's nothing, no kobold left to taunt it with.
I'm just gonna toss it away. All right, gotcha.
Oh, give him his candle back now he's dead.
Just set the candle on top of him, or set him on fire with it. That'd be good too.
Yeah, I'll just set them on fire with a candle. Why not? But then we'll have to smell. But then we'll have to smell roast kobolds. So.
Yeah. Hey, what's up, Rons? All right. So what are you doing, Vixen? That's it. Setting them on fire a little bit. All right. So the gnoll is up. The gnoll actually looks like the gnoll kind of backpedals a little bit to about right here, and it looks like it readies another arrow and shoots it at you, Garn. Ooh, 19 versus armor class. I think that might be the creature's first hit tonight.
Of course it would be.
Actually, you know what? That's actually a. I think that's a critical. Let me double check that real quick. I think it might be. I think that might be a critical hit.